How's it going, everybody? It's been a long, cold winter, and I don't know about you guys, but I am frankly sick and tired of it. It's been a long frickin' winter. I haven't been making videos because we've literally either been socked in with freezing temperatures, or we've had a lot of rain and we've had a lot of snow. You can't see it out there, but there's still snow on the hills not 5-10 miles away from here. So every time I've ever even thought about riding, there's no way I could do it. Half of my bikes are in a storage unit and the other half are in my house, at my house, and a little tent, Harbor Freight tent behind my house that was basically engulfed in snow and could not get my bikes out for the life of me. Not that I'd go out riding in this crap anyways. It's still too cold to even ride today, man. It's like 40, I don't know, 42, something like that. And we've got a breeze blowing, so it's colder than shit. So I've got all my cold weather gear on, out here riding around. Well, I'm just wearing jeans, but I got my cold jacket out here, riding around on my Versys. You guys know, check this out. I bought this bike, I don't know how long ago it's been. It's been a while. Like, I got it last year, right? And I still only have 553 miles on it. So that tells you how crappy and cold this winter's been. I just haven't had a chance to get out and ride this thing. But check it out though. Look at that headlight. Hope that's in frame. What is that? The Matte Gecko headlight or something like that? I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it's pretty cool looking light. I bought that to replace the factory halogen headlight because the halogen headlight on these newer bikes just sucks. Anyways, so I'm out here. I went and got this. This is one of my bikes that I had in storage at the storage place, and I had my Honda, a little ADV 150 scooter, and my Harley at my house. And the weather was nice enough yesterday that I hopped on my scooter and I rode it over to the storage unit, and I picked this thing up, and I took this out and I was riding it around yesterday, just kind of knocking some of the cobwebs off of it and myself, just to kind of hopefully kick off the riding season again, man. I've missed riding, I miss making videos, and this is just, it's been the longest, most painful, stupid winter in recent memory, just because of how long it's been and absolutely nothing to do. I mean, the only thing I've really managed to get done over the last winter is, you know, finish up some video games that I had sitting on the shelf that I needed to finish. But other than that, I haven't accomplished anything. Haven't done any home improvement projects because I'm not dumb enough to pay the inflated prices for materials right now. I'm not a fool like a lot of people are. So I've just been out here this morning, just riding around, knocking the dust off of it, getting used to the bike again, getting my legs underneath me, because it's literally been since probably the end of October, beginning of November. So we're like 4.5 months since I've ridden. I have expired tags that I need to take care of. I know my Harley's tags are expired. I got to get those things so I can ride it. I got some parts from my monkey that I ordered from from T-Rex Racing. I bought a luggage rack, an engine guard, a skid plate, and I also got a couple other things that I want to put on the bike. That way when the weather's nicer, I can actually take it on a few little adventures here and there, which is going to be fun. But I'm not going to be making any plans for this year because it seems like every time I do make plans, they just kind of fall through. So we're just going to see where things take me this year, as far as, you know, adventures on my bikes go. Now, this video doesn't really have a topic, specific one anyways, to talk about. I just wanted to get out here and do some riding and make sure that my camera is still working. I have no idea if it's really recording proper right now, but whatever. If it turns out it does, if it doesn't, then it doesn't. I don't care. But yeah, I hate riding around in the cold. wearing my glasses, and obviously they're fogging up every time I slow down, or every time I close my visor. I have to leave it cracked just to keep the air flowing through it. One thing that sucks about cold weather. However, one thing that I did notice about this bike yesterday when I was out riding it around and it was still pretty cold, just how good the wind protection on this bike is. I mean, the wind itself is loud. You know, it's pretty loud. Under my helmet I can hear it blow around pretty good, but as far as like the protection on my body, it's like I don't feel any wind at all. I mean, I could feel it on my hands right now from the wind blowing because I don't have hand guards, but no wind on my chest or on my head or on my legs, as a matter of fact. You know how when you're out riding around, your pant legs will whip around? Well, this bike, there's no wind getting to my pant legs either, so the fairing on this bike just does a really good job of splitting the wind in half and sending it around me. I feel a crosswind every once in a while, but other than that, pretty good. Suppose I probably should have checked the tire pressure on this bike, since I haven't done that in as many months as I haven't ridden it. But yeah, it's pretty sad. 554 miles on this bike since I bought it. Just because, like, right after I got it, it wasn't too long after that winter, you know, stuck its foot in our ass, and it hasn't pulled it out since. So it's really kind of crappy, but oh well. I'm hoping this year is going to be a little bit better. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. But it feels good to be back out riding again, no doubt. I have missed this. This is, once you start riding a motorcycle, and then if you have to stop riding a motorcycle for any given amount of time, it sucks because you miss it. Being able to go out for a ride every once in a while, it helps a lot as far as, like, you know, not going crazy over the world. So I mean, riding around on this bike is not too cold, even though, yeah, it's like 40 degrees and nobody else is out riding around. With the wind protection on here, it feels pretty good. So the only thing that I don't really like about riding in cold weather is, you guys' stuff may be different, but anyways, this jacket that I wear when it's super cold outside, I don't like how it kind of feels around my throat, because I don't like things touching my neck. I'm kind of weird that way, but since it's always got this point in the front where I can't zip it up all the way, because if it rubs against my Adam's apple, dude, that looks like drives me nuts. That's worse than nails on a chalkboard feeling. And it's just, oh, one of those things. It's like, you know, makes you want to punch a puppy or something, because it's just so freaking annoying. But oh, and then, like, you know, riding pants, warm or cold weather riding pants, they're all restrictive and bunchy up and just feel like crap. I honestly feel more distracted riding with cold weather gear on, which is not good. I don't like being distracted while I ride, like having something poking me in the damn face, you know, while I'm trying to do my thing. I'd much rather prefer if it were warmer, obviously. I like riding in weather that's just cold enough so it's comfortable to wear full gear, but not so cold that you have to wear cold weather gear, if you know what I mean. It just kind of sucks. Since this is the first time I've gone out riding in about 4 months, I really have to keep telling myself and reminding myself, hey, look around you, and, you know, got to get your motorcycle brain back in gear for doing this kind of thing, because it is a perishable skill. I admit that much. You know, when you haven't ridden in a long time, you can't just hop back on your bike and just, like, you know, your skills and everything is still finely tuned like it was the last time you went riding. So you have to kind of make sure you're reminding yourself to look around and pay attention to other cars around you, and keep an eye on what's going on around you and things. At least that's what I'm telling myself this whole time I'm out riding. I mean, you should be doing that every time you go riding anyways, but it's especially important if you're a little bit dusty like I am right now. Especially during this time of year, after winter and coming into spring, you got to really watch these stupid corners for gravel. There's probably plenty of it around. I could see a bunch of it laying right there, and I'm probably riding on top of it right now. But just another one of those stupid things I got to keep telling myself and reminding myself to watch out for, because I can't be complacent, especially after, you know, having not ridden for several months. So, but at the same time, I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to be out here just, you know, a panicky mess, not really having any fun. I don't know if I should. What's down there? I don't know if I should even go down here. There's lots of gravel on this road. I'm probably going to dump it down here. Yeah, there's way too much gravel down here. Dead end, privet driv. I think this is a dead end too. Oh man, that sucks. You know, this house wasn't here like a year and a half ago or so, whenever it's been, but I used to come down here and just be able to sit right here and chill at the, and look out there at the view across the valley. I mean, this is still pretty nice right here, but let's see if I can turn around and come at it from the other side. I've always liked this area up here just because of the views and things, and all the houses up here are completely different from one to the other, because this isn't like a legit housing development. This is like all private estates, and you know, whatever print you pull up to build out here is whatever goes, which I like neighborhoods that are like that. But anyways, I'm getting off on stupid subjects y'all don't care about. Man, this place, just lots of gravel on the road. Dead end. So a nice carriage house right there for that house. That is pretty cool. Well, I did learn something about this bike yesterday. I hadn't even thought of doing this last year when I bought the bike, but when I'm doing slow speed maneuvers on it, like I made that video of me doing, you know, watch me suck at riding, I'm doing all the stuff. I was doing everything in first gear, and I found that like if I just take it into second gear and do all the slow speed maneuvering, it's a hell of a lot easier to find the sweet spot on the friction zone and just be able to do that sort of thing. You know, riding around doing low speed maneuvers, it's a lot easier on this bike in second gear, because this thing is so, I don't know, spasmodic with the RPM range. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. No, I'm not dead. Just haven't been posting videos in a while because it's been too damn cold and too wet to do any kind of riding at all. It's gotten to the point, man, I think I should just move out of state. Move somewhere else where the weather's nicer, I can ride more often. Anyway, everybody, until the next video, this is just me dropping in on the channel, letting everybody know that I'm not dead. Nothing bad happened. I've just been buried in cold. So anyways, everybody have a good one, ride safe, and we will see you more often, hopefully. So take it easy.